Like Kenyans don't, most people I find who hawa understand like pesa ni nini. One of the things ilifanya nijue hivyo, juzi nileka, okay, not juzi but a while back, maybe some 2 or 3 months ago, yes. Nileka story on my Instagram, nikambia wase, if leo ungepata 1 million ungefanyia nini? And the feedback I got, I mean, I could not believe this. Like mtu alikuwa, nitajenga my dream house, nitafanya hivi. And I'm like, mita moja. Hiyo tu ni kama tu foundation peke yake tu ndo umeekelea hapo. You know, like I feel when people think money, and that's why do chizisha watu. Unapata 1 million unadhani umepata do mob sana. Ama unaona Sami aliwin 1 million unaona ni pesa mingi sana. It's because we've not, there's someone, a mentor once told me, money goes where it is respected. Yeah? And most people don't respect money. Most people don't understand the real value of money. Ukiona 1 million, ukiangalia 5,000 views, ukiona 500,000 subscribers, or someone driving a particular type of car, you feel you already, it's like you already know what it takes to make that amount of money, or unadhani you know what it takes to make that amount of money. If there's one thing ilifanya ni respect content creators is when I myself started creating content on my Instagram, and I realized it takes me 4 hours to edit a 1-minute reel. Itaenda tu for 1 minute, lakini nimespend 4 hours on it. Yeah. Right? And that's the thing. Forget content creators. Every person who works hard for their money is entitled to that money. The generation we live in is a generation of people who want to be entitled to other people's money. Okay. You understand? Okay. So you find that because hautaki ku take responsibility, like one thing napenda kwambia wase, like if we all could take responsibility for our money, we wouldn't be entitled to other people's money. I would assume that Dr. Kingori anafaa tu kukulipia hii staff, ama anafaa kukulipia school fees, ama anafaa kukusupport because yeye tu ni Dr. Kingori. Where are you as a person taking responsibility of your own finances? You go make that money, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Before utuambie why you should not just put money in the bank.
Yeah.
In fact, as ukituambia hiyo, Kioko na Samio na Mungai Eve wajipange, watuambie kama wameikuwa na experience na deni. Why is it not a good idea to just have money sitting in the bank?
Okay, that's a good question. If not for any other reason, don't leave your money seated in a bank account because there is history of inflation. Okay? Yes. What is inflation? Acha tuingie class kidogo. Inflation is the rate at which the prices of goods, services and commodities goes up every year.
Yes.
In layman's language, yeah? So tukisema kama sahi, I think inflation iko around 5.4% here in Kenya in 2022.
Yes.
Yeah?
Hata to put it into perspective, ukijibu, ati wewe uko comfortable, umeka 1 million kwa
bank.
Uko na 1 million.
Wewe uko na 1 million. Sindo, ni 1 million. Yes. Sasa, iyo 1 million Kenya ingekufanyia sahi 2022. In 1 year's time, it will not achieve the same thing for you because inflation ishafanya everything ipande by 5.4%. Let's assume tunawak na hiyo 5.4. Yes. Even better, let's say nataka kubai shamba na nimeambiwa shamba ni 2 million this year. So mimi lakini nasema wacha niweke hido kwa bank, wacha nitategea ni buy hiyo shamba next year. Ukienda kubai shamba next year, utauziwa 2M, utauziwa 2.4. Mbona? Because of inflation, because land ime appreciate in value. Wedo yako ikiwa imeka kwa bank account ina appreciate by how much? Because inflation itahakikisha everything ime appreciate by 5.4%. So this is what I tell people. Just because we are saying don't leave your money sitting in a bank account doesn't necessarily mean uchukue pesa yako yote uweke kwa investments. Okay? I believe there are 3 major important things when it comes to understanding money and what to do with your money. Save money. All right, Irene, make money, save money, then multiply money. So making money, that's what we are all hustling to do. Keeping money is what you do in a bank account. You are merely just keeping it so that you can pay transport tomorrow, so that you can pay rent end month and things like those. Multiplying money is what now investing is all about. And why we invest sindo tu tukwe wadosi peke yake, it's also to ensure you're staying ahead of inflation. If we use the 5.4%, Now, inflation grew by 5.4% at the end of the year. If my money is in a bank account, it grew by 0% as just a current bank account that doesn't give you any interest.
In fact, it lost value.
It lost value kwanza kama kunezo ma transactions and service charge and all those things, right? Someone who again has put their money maybe in a normal bank savings account. I remember during COVID, the interest rates on normal bank savings accounts were so low as 2%. Kina Absa, Stanchart, they were giving around 2%, 3%. So inflation is growing by 5% per year, but my money is growing by 3% per year. I'm still not at par. I'm still at a worse off place. So what are the options you have? A good example that is really common, a money market fund. Now, if I have my money in, say, Sanlam Money Market Fund or CIC Money Market Fund or Zimele, there are so many. I'm getting 8.8 or 9%. So inflation grows by 5.4%. My money grows by 9%. I've not only just been compensated for inflation, I have beat inflation. That is how you stay ahead. That, like, you cannot be wasting money on inflation. And this is another thing I love to tell people, especially people who are afraid of investing. Most people are afraid of investing because they are afraid of losing money, correct?
Yes.
Now, I hate to break it to you, but you're already losing money by leaving it sitting in a bank account because of inflation, right? But again, it's what I was just saying, the value of money. We have not taken time to understand money and to understand how money works. So for me, the money that is in my bank account is money I'm using this month or maybe next month. Money that I'm saving up to move next year, money that I'm saving for my school fees, money that I am saving to start a business, it's not sitting in a bank account. I'm putting it somewhere where I'm getting a 9% annual return. So I'll not withdraw the 100K I put in. I'll withdraw the 100K with an additional 9% or 10%, right? So for me, inflation is the reason why I don't leave my money sitting in a bank account. Yeah.
Sawa sawa, asante sana.